What is going on, people? Today is another edition of PM Hustle. So I got to go ahead and get some folks in, and we're going to talk about how to hustle in the dirt and how to make money from nothing. I actually don't need these. Life is lovely. All right. Let's see what's going on. Oh, that's right. It's going to take a minute for people to come in. All right. While y'all do that, I'm going to do this. Get some more people in there. So what's going on, everybody? It's Friday because during the last stream, that was an interview. So there was no PM Hustle discount because I had people coming in like, what's the code, G? What's the code? I'm like, good Lord, we're going to do other things. Just to let you know, I've reached out to some more people. So there will be another one of them next week. There might be 2 or 3. I'm going to get enough together to start a playlist. So you're going to want to subscribe and you're going to want to be part of that. PM Hustle is on deck. Hopefully everybody is having a great day. How to make money from nothing. I will be answering questions. And that was strange. All right, so this is going on now. I'm telling you, YouTube is a trip. All right. Get that done. Let people know. All right. So let's see what's going on with y'all. All right. Had to do a little housekeeping. All right. So, oh, I need to do the code. Let's see if I got any mods in here. What's up, Dwayne Bryant? What's up, AccuPro Resumes? Resumes, my bad. So I need to go ahead and do a discount code. So during the stream, the discount is going to be, let's see, let's get in here to coupons. There will be more of these streams. I'm not saying that I'm going to go back to the regular schedule, but there will be more. So today's code is going to be Friday lowercase, and we're going to keep it like that. That is funny how that just did that on me. So one of the first tenets, and we're going to be talking about that sales thing again. Let me go ahead and let's see. I'm going to put this here. It's kind of funny. I tried to do all this stream is going on. The code word is Friday. You can get 50% off of anything at Hustlers Kung Fu Life Skills, and the links are below. The code word is Friday. All right. So let's talk about hustling from the dirt, making money from nothing. This is something I still do. Yes. Currently, I was talking to Nick. It was a good show. Be sure to check it out. Because what I'm doing right now is I'm hustling in the dirt. I've created these additional YouTube channels and I've spent no money. Now, why have I spent no money? Because I don't have all the information that I need. So I am conducting tests. That's what you got to do. I don't know how to make it any plainer. You got to get into your activity mode. Everyone loves the law of attraction. Well, guess what? The law of action will change your life. The law of action is everything. The law of action is the difference between wanting, wishing, and getting. So I'm employing the law of action, not the law of attraction, because a lot of people like to say that, because the big takeaway from the law of attraction is you can sit down and just want something and it magically appears without you doing any effort. Like, no, I don't have any of those magic jelly beans. I don't have any leprechauns or genies, but I do have a strong work ethic, and having a strong work ethic and getting busy is a way to enhance your life. So let's see what's going on, because I'm going to talk to y'all on these Friday streams. So this, because the thing is, I tried Thursday, but people seem to like Friday for some reason. So Friday at 12:30, we'll see what happens. What's up, Dwayne Bryant? AccuPro Resumes, AKW Beats. Yo, Peyton Bell. Dwayne. No, it's not never broke. It's Friday. You enjoyed the stream this morning? Good deal. Afternoon. All right. So I hit up Launch. Charlene. What's up, Sassy Moxie? Filthy Rich. I love that name. Ready to get my hands dirty. I'm about to get Curtis Legacy. What's up, regular web guy? All right, Peyton. Okay, you enjoyed the stream with Nick this morning too. Great, Charlene. Erica Nicole, what's up? Douglas Jones, what's going on? Lamode, what's up? Dwayne Bryant, what's up? Be Real, the Bronx. Douglas Jones, Nick Nimmons' channel went from 70,000 subscribers to 100,000, 170 in like 9 months. He's more than interesting. He's effective. What's up, Dave DC? John Keefe. What's up, Uncle G? Listening to you as I'm cleaning out the worst unit of this year. Clean, nice stacked boxes of trash, empty food containers. Pay $700. I'm laughing with you, man. I feel your pain. What's up, V. Branson? I am not bringing on Steve the Dean Williams. That's not happening. Let me go ahead and just talk about this before we get into the show. What I'm going to bring on, the name of the show is Hustlers Profiles. I'm going to bring you people who are doing it, making money in profound, impacting change. Who is Steve the Dean Williams? Once I get Disruptive Mail where I wanted to be, I'll start bringing people on that channel. But I'm not bringing, no. This is going to be business and hustling. This will not be an intersection or a mixture of the two. Oh man, I'm in a hotel. I'm out of town. This is a hotel room. I got some work I got to do. This is not and then I'm just clowning, messing up with the camera. All right. So let's see. Anthony Johnson. Wow, it's amazing. Since I've been watching you, I literally watch 40% of your videos just from subtle info you've provided. The pimping Craigslist, long story short, I've added an extra grand to my income. Yeah. If you watch the channel and take action, let me say that again. Take action, you will make money from the free content. But people like, no, I don't want to get my hands dirty. I'm too pretty. I'm pretty Paul. I can't get my hands dirty. So what if I live with my mama? So what if I'm living with a chick I don't like? So what if I don't have a car? So what if I don't have any money? I ain't getting my hands dirty because I'm pretty Paul. Stupid human tricks all day long with that. What's up, Lamode? I don't know what you're talking about, Douglas Jones. What's up, John Klein? E-Pimp in the house. Young Brandon, what's going on? Steve is grinding hard body and he's a dope mentor. Well, okay. Once again, let me be real clear. You are not going to get any more Disruptive Mail content on this channel. If you want that content, you must go to Disruptive Mail. If you ain't subscribed, tough titty, you're going to lose out because the content over there is fire. All right. Okay, y'all know who this guy is. He ain't going to be on this channel, so don't worry about it. What's up, Mentor Shelley? Purpose Pit. Purpose Pit. Linda, you ever feel low-key mad that Black people don't support Black businesses but expect you to help them or the community for free? Actually, no. I'm in a very good situation that a lot of Black people do support me. There's a progressive group of Black folks that know that they got to spend to be educated. And then I got a group of people who haven't spent with me, but they enjoy the channel. They tell me, and it's like, you know, when I get my money up, I'm going to get some. So I don't really have that. I got 7, but that's going to change. Disruptive Mail. Yes, it is. Oh, you can watch them. You can watch them. Okay. So let's talk about what I'm doing and why I have these channels. It's called testing. I have some assumptions that I don't know if they're true or not. So I have to test these assumptions. I have to actually get off my ass, create the YouTube channel, create the video, deploy it to the world, and see what happens. Many of you are held back because you want guarantees before you take action. But I can guarantee you this, if you don't take action, ain't nothing gonna happen. It's just not. Solid steps to wealth. What's up, Glenn? Just picked up my 2-cylinder heads from the machine shop, getting ready to flip another car on the hustle. Oh, Ben the bartender, that's not gonna happen. Because all right, I know I look like this and stuff, but I really know how to do YouTube, and that just would not, that content's not going to fit this channel. Like I said, that's one of the reasons that this channel has problems, because I mixed the content. Anthony, thank you, my dude. Oh, anybody right here, this is the code word Friday, and during the stream you get 50% off of anything at Hustlers Kung Fu Life Skills, and the links to the courses are below. All right, so I am doing a lot of testing. Now let's talk about testing. Testing is hard. You got to put some skin in the game. No, I'm not getting paid today. That's the big hurdle. Now, for those of you who don't have any money, you have a funky situation, your money's funny, listen to the free content, get the courses, and get you a hustle. Now, the thing is, your hustle is probably not going to be pretty. Your hustle is probably going to be some stuff you don't want to do. But if your ass is broke, where's this? When did this happen where broke people thought they had choices? You broke, but you feel that you can be picky and choosy? That's kind of insane to me. But that's where a lot of people are. So get that and get your life together, and then buy something, and then get your life together more. Now, the first step to testing is you must first form a hypothesis. Let's take Craigslist. I assume that people would buy stuff from me on Craigslist if I presented it. So for about 2 to 3 months, I presented it, and I figured out a systematic way to display and sell stuff on Craigslist. But in the beginning, it was shitty. It was hard. I didn't make a lot of money. First week was hard. I sold some stuff, but I didn't sell enough because, my back was against the wall with the eBay thing. So I was in that warehouse writing ads. I didn't write one ad. I wrote like 400 ads. And then when you do this activity, you see trends and patterns. Let me say this again. When you do this activity, you see trends and patterns. The money is in the numbers. I realized that when I put this keyword in, I got more people to look at the ad. But you're not going to do that if you don't want to get busy. Pretty much, Diana. Anthony Johnson, hey, I have a few grands in the markets. Do you think it will be wiped up in the recession? Should I liquidate and put it in soon? Well, first of all, how old are you, Anthony? Put that in there before I give you my answer. Now, one of the things you have to do and you have to be about is your economics. You have to be about, you got to be maniacal. You got to be a little insane about getting your money together because it's so hard. When Nick went off and we were just talking, he was looking at the channel and we were talking about things. And I was like, I agree. It's just, I had to get this thing started. I had to get some up. So I just went, and then I'm going to come back and clean it up. You got to get started. 27 years old. If you're not going to pull out money until you're 65, just leave your money in the market because it should recover. Because even if the market go down for 5 years, you're not pulling that money out until you 65. So you've got like almost 40 years before you pulling out that money. So leave it in the market. Any more questions? This is a Q&A session. If you got questions and anything, Ask your questions and I'll answer them. I know there's a 30-second delay. So let's talk about a Craigslist hustle that I've never mentioned before. Ooh. You pick one category. It'd be appliances, it'd be furniture, it'd be car, whatever. You pick one category and you go ape shit on it. You go crazy with it. You live it and you breathe it. You learn everything you can about that category. You become a savant about that category. You become where people in town every time, oh, that's one of his ads. That's instant money, but it's going to take you some time. It's going to take you effort. It's going to take you stress. It's going to take you struggle to get there. But I want you guys to listen to me. If you can beat delayed gratification out of your soul, you can become a millionaire. If you can hold off on that, if you can strategize and rid yourself of having to be getting stuff, if you can get this thing where you own delayed gratification, where you know that the work you do today is not going to pay off until maybe 3, 4, 5 months, maybe 3, 4, 5 years. If you can get on that path, you can become a millionaire. V Branson, biggest flip was a $45 shirt I sold for $183. I got this ID from you and Gary V. You know, Gary V stole that from me. I mean, seriously, I have been talking about flipping stuff since 2009. But Gary V has a bigger platform, and that's why people are just like, oh, you know, from Gary V. No, you got that from me. I've been telling you to flip shit since 2009 to buy storage units. I don't want to hear no Gary V shit. Edward Hill. All right. The discount today is Friday, all in lower caps, Friday. All right. Let's see. Peyton Bell, best small business hustle right now. I don't know for you. And I'm going to ask these questions a little differently and be a little aggressive. What are you good at? There are people out there. Around the corner from here is a cookie shop. They close, last time I was down here, they close on Wednesdays. And the rent's got to be high. They sell cookies. Anything makes money, but the thing is, it's about the execution. So I got a question for you. What are you good at? One of the things you got to do is get rid of this. What's the best hustle to do right now? That is short-term thinking, and short-term thinking going to give you short money. All I'm doing is finding the arbitrage between apps and selling on another platform. That's in pimping Craigslist. You can actually find stuff on Craigslist and sell it, buy it, and sell it back on Craigslist because everyone doesn't know how to sell. D Hectrix, how would you do the storage auction business today? Would you use the same approach as you did in the past? No. Since so many of these units are going online, I would probably find another hustle. I would not try. If I would only go to storage auctions where they open the door, I would not do an online auction. There's just too many things that can go wrong. So I would do it completely differently. Let's see. In 33 years, I'm 33 years old in California. Which should I get first, a car or an apartment? Well, regular web guy, are you, what part of California? Because, and depends on what you're trying to do. If you want to bang chicks, get the apartment. If you want to grind out, get an apartment with roommates and get a car. Erica Nicole, the farmer always wins. Yes, Purpose Pit. I'm releasing the book soon. Do I need a book lunch? I feel it's like a waste of money finding. All right, let's talk about this, Purpose Pit. Before you wrote that book, did you have an audience in mind? Let's start there. I'm like, no, fuck Gary V. And I mean that in the most respectful way, because no one, not Gary V or anyone, can tell me about reselling. I built this channel on reselling. I was reseller for 10 years. I've sold everything from panties up to a Tiffany clock for $50,000. No, fuck Gary V. He don't own this. I've sold more shit than he has. All right. Charlene McKinney, how do you feel about ads on Facebook? If you know what you're doing, they're great. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose a lot of money. Peyton Bell, Art, thinking about a t-shirt. Once again, who's the audience? This is the problem where a lot of y'all go wrong. You go out and create something, you write a book, then you try to sell it. Good marketing will teach you to integrate your audience into the process so you build a product that starts selling because there are people who want it. Do not build a fucking product, write a book that no one knows about and no one gives a shit about. Vision Brand, shout out to G, the originator. Damn Skippy. Making that cookie dough, Yuri Bruce. Rob Nelson. Hey, G, followed your advice, motivation, rebuilt my divorced dad credit from 0 to 696 in 6 months. Questions. Does the type of issuer make a difference? Had an offer from Credit One, seems like. Don't fuck with Credit One. If it's one of those little garbage credit cards, the first way you're going to know if it has an extremely low limit or a limit that's under 2,500. Don't fuck with any of that stuff. And congratulations for getting that 696 in 6 months. You're on your grind. Be real. Would you use Teespring today? Depends on what I was trying to do. So it's a yes and no. I live in Burbank. Once again, what are you trying to do, man? Because if you're trying to bone chicks, you need your own place. If you're trying to grind, you don't care about chicks, get the car. Cash from Clutter, Craigslist changed the game. They're charging $5 per ad now. Makes it a lot easier to stay on top of the list now that the money's involved. I didn't know that Craigslist is charging for any ad. This is great news. This is awesome. I'm going to tell you why. It's going to keep people from putting up bullshit. If they're not legitimately trying to sell anything, it's going to declutter Craigslist. That's actually a good move. You have an audience. Okay. Okay, cool. Sell directly to your audience. You're Bruce Gary V would love that attitude. I mean, I feel that way. I mean, I would tell him to his face, you ain't got shit on me on reselling. Nothing. Purpose Fit, almost 20K people, but that doesn't mean they all buy. Well, once again, did you prepare them for your book? Did you mention that, hey, I'm writing a book for you guys like 6 months before you finish the book? Because this is what I recommend. You're going to write a book. You need to start telling people about that book before you write your first letter, your first word. When I sold my book, Making Money A to Z with self-storage unit auctions, I was telling people on YouTube, a book is coming in October, in August. You got to go ahead and pave the road, because the thing is, attention spans are really, really low. So you got to remind people over and over and over again. And then it'll get to a point where they'll be like, okay, I want the book. When is the book ready? They'll start asking you. They'll start like, hey, is the book ready? Is the book ready? That's what you want. Because the big mistake that most people make is they'll create something and they will not market it during the process of creation it because of some bitch ass reasons. Well, what if I didn't finish the book? What is this? What is this? No, just put your nuts on the table and like, I'm going to finish this fucking book for y'all and put it out. What's up, Zola? Let's see. Ganji, the Boron letters mentioned find an audience first, then build a product for the audience. Yes. Dave DC, if you have a lawn care business, would you go C Corp or S Corp, 2 partners tops? Depends on what you want to do. Purpose Pit. I post excerpts of my book online and based on likes of community and reshares and blah, 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 experts. Then I get no response. I remove the book. Some are telling me to hurry up and release. This is what you do. Since you got an audience of 20,000 people and you haven't done certain things, release the book ASAP and start pushing it. And this is the trick to selling the book. Writing that book is hard, right? Well, you're going to have to work 10 times as hard to promote that book after you wrote it. So let's see. Oh, just services. Okay. Okay. I didn't know that. Douglas Jones, as you have said before, Gary Vee started as a millionaire. His dad created a multi-million-dollar liquor enterprise. Of course, Gary had access to the cash when he started. Mm-hmm. All right. What's up, Al Gordon? Listen. Awesome, Purpose Pit. Yes, Peyton Bell, you should start now. Erica Williams, get your own place. The fire in your belly is to keep your space will push you. I can work crazy hours in my own place, but living with people, you and other people's schedule. I never thought about that. Last time I lived with folks was in that fucking boarding house situation. So Douglas Gary likes to gloss over the fact, sort of like Trump's glossing over the fact that he started out as a developer with top level contacts. I know, right? No, I don't have a course for promoting books. Closest thing will help was 30 Days 2,500. If you're just joining this, let's see. Awesome sauce. If you're just joining us today, right now is Friday. That's the code word for 50% off of anything at hustlerskungfulifeskills.com. The links are below the video. Hey, ask your questions. Ask them. This is what we're here for. What's up, this dude Bakes? Purpose Pit. How do you keep up the momentum of your books? Well, this is what happened to me with my book. I wrote the book and through hustle muscles, I got up to about $5-6 grand a month. I was fucking elated. This came from me. This was organic. This was from my mind, right? I was on top of the world. I was a dickhead. You couldn't tell me nothing. Then I kept talking about storage auctions on the YouTube channel, and I kept selling books. See, this is where most authors go wrong. They'll write the book, and then they don't want to promote it. Or they'll promote it for a month or two, and then they'll stop. I promoted that book for 2 years. Every day I was talking about that book. Links below. Go to Urban Pack Rat. Every day, day in. Promote, promote, promote to sell. Sell, 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 sell. That's what you got to do. So, Douglas Jones. Trump also had a lot of top level contacts. He walked into that. But that's how you promote the book. What course is it that helps you set up the LLC? That will be the wealth. Hold on. I'm going to tell you the exact name of it. Let's go here. All right. So what you want, this is rolling a little slow. Let's go to bundles. So you're going to want the Hustlers LLC, the path to immediate and long-term wealth. And I think the individual, that's a bundle. And then the course, let's see. It's going to be Fat Cat Secrets. Let me make sure. And the course is Fat Cat Secrets. Let me look in the curriculum. You're going to need the bundle. because there's different things in here because the bundle has all of the courses. So that's what you're going to need for an LLC. Peyton Bell, what do you think about me starting a YouTube channel where I show off the t-shirts? Maybe a few. Ain't gonna work. Unless you're extremely fucking handsome or you got big titty Betty on your channel. Ask yourself this. If I come on YouTube showing these shirts, who's going to be interested in me showing these shirts? Let's see. I can actually show you something real quick. All right. Hold on a second. All right. That's what you call interesting. That is my focus. Yeah. That's what you call interesting. That is the #1 post I have on Instagram. So why? She's fine. She's got a 6-pack. She's incredibly gorgeous and sexy. She's very interesting. So ask yourself before you start a channel with you presenting t-shirts, why would anyone give a fuck? Answer that question before you do the channel. Are you good looking? Are you charismatic? Because if you're none of that, starting a YouTube channel with you presenting your own t-shirts ain't gonna go anywhere. The trick is to get someone else to present your shirts, like a beauty blogger, like, oh guys, I just went and got this VT brand shirt and it's the shit. That'll get sales, but you? Mm-mm. Erica Williams, Purpose Pit, those Facebook followers are not the same as YouTube. I talk about my books every day, get sales from YouTube every day. There was a study done. Facebook is good for selling low ticket stuff, but guess what's good for selling high ticket stuff? YouTube. My $40,000 and $50,000 per month clients came from YouTube. We were having a conversation on Facebook the other day, and they were talking about, people are like 9,000, 10,000. And someone said something which was just fucking so stupid was, oh, the same energy to sell $100 product as it is to sell a $10,000 product. I was like, I put up there. Matter of fact, I'm going to show you. Well, I can't because I'm on this thing. But I said, well, I will. You can't see it, but I'll see it. And let's put this here. I'm going to tell you exactly what I said, because you got a lot of people who are talking out of their ass and they're just saying stuff because it looks good and it sounds good. But for folks who are actually practitioners, technicians who are doing stuff, it's bullshit. Because fun fact, this was Joe. Not every market wants a $997 product. Then you got all these people in here saying all this stuff. And then this is what I come in with. And only the person who put the post, who posted the original poster, he liked it because he knew where I was coming from. Let's see, where is this? Has someone buy $99 product passively, no work, no selling, and 3 months later signed up for a $50K a month consulting package after one phone call. I sell $99 to $500 products every day with no effort. I'm calling bullshit on the notion that it takes the same effort to sell a $100 product as it does to sell a $10,000 product. If you're working that hard to sell a $100 product, you're clearly doing something wrong. And Joe liked it and said, congrats. See, this is the thing. You're listening to a bunch of motherfuckers who ain't never done any shit, never made any money, and they just doing stuff that looks pretty. Next time, whoever you're listening to, go to their Facebook page and see how they're living. They don't have to be balling out, but if you're doing as well as you're saying, you ain't going to be struggling. You're not going to be struggling. I know some of these folks, that one person, I'm not going to mention his name, talking about all this stuff. He had to GoFundMe because his dog needed surgery. $2,000 surgery. He had to GoFundMe. You making bank? You got $2,000 up your ass, right? I'm just saying. All right, so let's see. How do you kill fear? Every day you do the thing that scares you. You want to talk to a chick? I mean, seriously, just go up to a chick and like, look, you cute. I want your number. Even if it, just do it and do it again and do it again and do it again. You just got to do it. Regular web guy, how much to save for the depression? 10 to 30 grand. Mentor Shelley. I had my outline from a book, but I didn't start writing yet. I'm now doing social media and online groups to get people's interest as part of my career coaching practice. Okay. Diana Thompson, fears the sign of intelligence. Manage it. I've never heard that before. Erica Williams, big titties work. Anthony Bass, I bought Erica's Smartphone Millionaire book. Great book. Get it. Peyton Bell, how do I spread the word? Mike Page, I like that. Well, she can model the t-shirts. I mean, you're going to need something like that because you just up there like, hey, guys, here's my t-shirt. People are like, oh, click, I'm on the next video. Purpose Fit. I see ugly girls all the time with huge channels. Now, let's talk about that. They may be ugly to you because, you know, most of the audience here is black. So let's talk about it. A lot of black guys think that average or, you know, super skinny chicks are ugly or stringy and all this other thing. That's your opinion and you're entitled to it. There's a lot of people that you think that chick is whack. They think she's hot. Think about that next time you watch a channel and you go in with, because see, when I talk to you guys, a lot of stuff I do, it don't work because you don't like it. So I'm like, okay, they don't like that. They don't like that. And then I put something out and it's like, oh, we do like this. So essentially, you got to take you out of the equation and think about the audience first. All right. See, look, all you thirsty motherfuckers are going crazy over that. Highest like post I've ever had on Instagram. And it's a thumbnail on the YouTube channel. That's where I started. You know, I told Nick I started testing my thumbnails on Instagram. If it really pops on Instagram, it's going to pop on YouTube. I agree. FB is dead. Wow, I didn't know that. All right. Most Glozell, she's been on YouTube. She was on YouTube before I was. Is you okay? What's up, BT the creator? Purpose Pit. I'm from LA. A standard of beauty are high. Some people live places where just having teeth makes you a dime. I will say, because when I was in LA and I was in the hotel, I didn't see a fat chick for like 6 hours. The staff, lady mowing, I mean, there was like no fat chick. So yeah, it's a higher standard. But once again, that's LA. LA is only a small part of the globe. All right. Peyton Ball, should I try to sell the designs, maybe partner? Well, no, Peyton, what you got to do, and I already can tell by your questions, you need to go ahead and make the stuff and fucking present it to an audience. That's the only way you're going to know, because all these questions are like, how can I make sure that this stuff sells before I do it? That's where you're going. And I'm going to tell you, I have created courses that fell flat. I pull them out, didn't work, on to the next one. So that's what you got to do. Not to my knowledge, Steve Jamerson. Yeah, because this is, once again, right now, I am testing a hypothesis with these YouTube channels. I don't know if it's going to work. You got to let that go, because once you get busy, once you become active, then new doors and possibilities open up. D-Train Bunk. I've seen some nice looking women who had a few teeth missing. Just now, let's take this. All right, I put that image of her up for a few seconds, and look at the comments. Y'all been talking about her for 5 or 6 minutes. Let's discuss why. She's very attractive. She's very interesting. If you're going to create a YouTube channel, that's the kind of juice you want. I know some people watch that video just because of the thumbnail. I know this for a fact. I'm a man, by the way. I get that. But once again, one of the hardest things to do when you're trying to sell stuff to people is to imagine you being in the shoes of the people who are buying your product. This is why I have these discounts. I know a lot of y'all are broke, but I also have a small group of people who are paid. They're hecklers. I once went to the Voodoo Lounge in Las Vegas. I walked into the set of a soap opera, only beautiful people, including the staff. Diana Controversy. So you got to understand, beauty is very subjective. Like me, I don't like girls with skinny legs. I like nice, juicy calves. The fatter, the better. I like the kind of legs that most women who have them hate them. That's me. That's what I like. And you got a lot of people who they don't like it. You got some dudes who love women with called the racehorse legs, the long, lean legs. They love them. So standards of beauty are very different. E-Pimp, in my CL experience, people are fickle and impossible to figure out. What do you do at any given moment? How do you gauge what products are right on top now? Once again, put stuff out there because, all right, I closed down one office, right? I sold stuff on Craigslist. I sold stuff on Nextdoor. I sold stuff on eBay. And I didn't sell too much on Facebook because I didn't want a lot of people from Facebook to know where my office was. So I didn't do that. Purpose Pit. Why is Jenna Marbles so popular and she ain't pretty? She's average and she ain't that funny. Why is me? Okay. Purpose Pit. You're not listening to me. You're not listening to me. You think Jenna Marbles is whack, right? But you're not a 13-year-old boy with a hard dick jacking off to her in the bikini. You're completely so self-absorbed, you're missing the point. You don't like her. Got it. Guess what? A lot of people think she's hot. You don't think she's hot. You think she's average. You're entitled to your opinion. But your opinion and your views are not driving her channel. And she was one of the original people, and YouTube promotes her. She got hot because I remember when she started. And she was doing all of this smart ass stuff, talky stuff, and posing in a bikini because she had a nice body. Male Boo, so true. I want to buy your holding company creation course, but even with the discount, I'm going to have to wait before I can afford that, especially since I already bought 2 of your courses. That's cool. Appreciate the business. E-Pimp, you're funny. Kevin Davis, take your opinion out of what you're selling. Pretty much you have to. You're the seller. I sold so many things out of storage units that I thought were booty. Like there was these shoes, right? There were these little ballet slippers, not much of nothing. Those bitches were like $400 or $500 new. I thought I almost threw them away. And then one of the things I learned, because I was like literally over the trash can, I said, hold on. These are built really well. Let me go to my friend, the internet, eBay, $180 for each one of those little books. I mean, literally, you could crush them up and put them in your pocket. $189. So once again, you got, if you're going to be selling stuff, you got to let your judgment go. Got a little extra weight at the gym, taking pictures of deadlifts, all kinds of dudes in the DM and comments. I'm telling you. Attractiveness is subjective. Weird. I'm starting to find redheads lately strange, attractive. You like what you like. David Brown, the power of action. At the very least, you learn what doesn't work. That's the key. Kevin Davis, I have a degree in business, and I can tell you right now, your opinion ain't shit. It doesn't. If ain't shit, does it sell? Can you get clients? Even if you think this dumb, it may sell. Truth.com. You crazy purpose pit. Heart's desire, own retail stores, and it takes me a minimum of 3 months to train. Mom, please, do you have any recommendations on how to wait a minute. I own a retail store and it takes me a minimum of 3 months to train mom? Well, train my staff. How to train them faster. Do you have a employee handbook? Glendon, what do you, Jerry Marcellus, what are your thoughts on starting a channel to increase traffic to watch the stream I did before this one? That's with Nick Nimmin. He's a YouTube expert. Watch that. Zola, I remember your used panty story. Still shaking my head. Everything has an audience. You just got to find it. Going to Erica saying IG on the low. The app upload, getting girls in LA is easy if you're bold and aggressive. I'm very average looking and I love dating in LA. We talk about that on the Disruptive Male because I ain't that good looking. I'm really not, but I can pull like nobody's business. All right, you don't have a handbook. So what you got to do, Hearts Devour, and I'm going to be real quick with this. You got to take everything that you need your people to do, make it as simple as possible, create an employee handbook, and actually make them do it. Don't make them just read the book and watch a video. Make them actually do it while you stand over their shoulder. Being a manager and an owner is a lot of resources because literally it feels unfair. You have to pay them to train them, but that's what you got to do. The heck, there's a reason Cash Me Outside, that was a few years ago and it's still in my mind because she was controversial, she was interesting, and she was attractive with big titties. A 14-year-old girl with big chest is every adolescent boy's dream, pretty much. Sassy Moxie, what's up? Oh, the streams, like I said, I'm going back to the old 2009, 2010. If you watch my older videos, this ain't nothing new, but you know, for some of you who just come in the recent years, I kind of dialed it down. I figure I need to raise the energy. Purpose Pit, you are a man. You don't, that's not true. If you don't have any game, you better look good. You don't have no game. Oh, dude, since I started Disruptive Male, I've been watching other. You got dudes out there with six packs crying like they can't get women. So that would be, once again, fundamentally flawed. D Train's book, you seem like you could pull the ladies like my cousin. Oh, Lord, I don't even know. I don't know what that's about. All right. All right, that's kind of where I thought that was going. So let's get rid of D-Train. Pretty much, Kevin. Women will eat you alive. Purpose Pit, have you heard of Cardi B? She's a black girl. She's super ratchet, and that's why she's on fire right now. You clearly are living under a rock. Oh, young Brandon. Okay. Anyone that wants to get 50% off of Hustlers Kung Fu Life, any course The code word is Friday lowercase. The links are below the video. Cardi B is black as all get out, and she ratchet, and the world loves her. So Cardi B is way bigger than Catch Me Outside. See, Purpose Pit, I'm gonna tell you something. You're fucking myopic. You got this fucking tunnel vision that it's got to be like this, and that's killing you. You got me and other people in here telling you what to do, and you're like, no, man, no, it's like this, it's like this, it's like this, motherfucker, it's like this. No, it ain't. You gotta let that go, bro. You gotta let that go. Because see, when you sounding like a Republican and a Trumper, because these people live in this world that if you're not in that world, you don't agree with them, then fuck you. And that is a very dangerous way to be. For all practical purposes, Cardi B is black. She is black. They upload, if you can talk, she love your money, not you. Money will get you through the door, but it won't keep the sex going. No, it won't. Let's see. Okay. Yeah, Purpose Pit was going off a little bit. Look, I understand that some of you are struggling. I understand that you feel that life is fucking unfair. And you know what? You're absolutely correct. But see, this is the thing you don't understand. And this fits really well into today's title. Because life is unfair, it can be unfair to your advantage. Is it fair that I had a 22-year-old girlfriend that loved the shit out of me because she liked the fact that I wrote well? Is that fair? Yeah, she used to rub my belly too. Is that fair? Is it fair that I'm sitting in a hotel room making, hundreds, maybe thousands of dollars, I'll check? Is that fair? Is it fair that some guy has 5'7" with a 50-inch vertical, built a YouTube channel and makes so much money he's got a Maserati? Is that fair? Fuck fair. Get over yourself. Let that shit go. Because once you come into the real world and realize that unfair can be into your advantage, you like, I don't want shit to be fair. Is it unfair? Is it fair that I wrote a book that made 62 grand one year, 90 grand the second year, and over $1 million the third year? Is that fair? No, it ain't fair. You don't want it to be fair, because when you start talking about this fair shit, you're talking about communism. I don't want to live in the communist country. Fuck fair. Let it be rough, rugged. I'm getting mine. That's what you got to tell yourself. You got to grab your nuts, beat on your chest, and like, I'm getting mine. I don't care what's going on. When I approach a chick, you know what I said? Before I can get her. That's what I say mentally. I can fucking get her. I program myself to get her. I don't go like, well, maybe she likes me. Maybe she don't like me. When I put out a product, I'm just like, you know what? This bitch is going to win. And then when I get information that didn't win, I was like, okay, I didn't do something right, but I'm going to do it right the next time. Then I launch it and then it wins. So, woo. Randall Rowley, how do you get influencers to wear your brand? Pay them. Short change, muscular men with BBWs and skinny chicks with fat boys. Not really. Well, let's see. Hold on a second. Let me show y'all something. You can see it on my Instagram. That's why I can do this. Does she look fat? Does she look like a big BW? I'm just saying. Does she? I don't think so. I don't think so. Because I'm going to get into it with y'all, because a lot of y'all have these preconceived notions that make you fucking lazy. And when you get lazy, you stop working. And when you stop working, you miss opportunity. Because that's some dumb shit, man. That's some dumb shit. I'm like, Eric Williams, television's a killer, and trust me, you can think it's great, and it's like, nope. Pretty much Kevin Davis. D. Hectrix, back in the day, I knew this girl who was overweight and average at best, and she always pulled good-looking guys. Her conversation game was on point, and it works for those who will work it. And probably she was a really nice girl. Solid Steps With, I love it. Entertaining. Pamela C, why do you people worry about fair? Just go get yours. That's what I'm doing. It's usually losers that cry about fair. Steve Jameson, it's like the dog whisperer says, they're not bad dogs, just bad owners. When you are the boss, it's always your fault. Wow. We talking about dogs up in here. Wisdom Wealth Advisors, do you have an orientation video for your courses? Level 1, level 2. All that stuff is geared for beginners, believe it or not, except for the LLC courses. I mean, I'll break it down. If you don't have no skills, 30 days to 2,500. Well, essentially, the Never Broke Action Pack is designed for beginners and intermediates. So, a woman is not a commodity. I was serious about not getting the car. Just bought a used Lexus for $2,000. If you're on your grind, if you got a car that gets you from point A to point B, you good. A car note. All right. So part of the game is you got to get your courage up. I started this channel with $289 and I didn't reinvest for 2 years, but it wasn't low cost. It was high activity. When you don't have a lot of money, you got to work. You got to put it out there. You got to talk to people. You got to knock on doors until your fucking knuckles bleed. That's how you're going to move the deal. Because understand, the days of it being easy, every niche is crowded. Everybody's trying to get some. And then you got these millennials who are coming up who don't want to work a regular job. They want to do YouTube or they want to do Instagram, and they're hungry and they will work 60, 80 hours. Because I think one of the big misconceptions about millennials is they don't work. They work, but they only work on shit they care about, which could be a detriment. But they find some stuff they want to go ham on, they will work their asses off. Whereas those in my generation, we know how to make ourselves work on stuff that we're not particularly interested in to get to the next level. Eagle the Gray, fair is great, but in the world of little to no order, don't expect it. Fuck fair. Well, Peyton Bell, test it. Steve Jamin has never been fair, but it's so much easier than it used to be. All you need is a computer, phone, and an internet connection. That right there. That right there. But a lot of people are afraid of the internet. When I started this channel, I was 42 years old. You know, my friends clown me. YouTube is for kids. What are you doing? You're a grown-ass man. What are you doing? I was dating a chick. She stopped dating me because I was doing YouTube. She's like, what are you doing? That's for kids. She stopped fucking dating me. Because, you know, y'all looking at now, but the journey, all of the fuck-ups, all of the mistakes. I was on YouTube when you had to run your video through Handbrake, and it took 3 to fucking 4 hours to upload one 9-minute video. It's much easier now, but people don't want to work. Oh, I said communism. I mean, what's going to happen? Because we're going to have a universal basic income because there's so many people who are ass out. And to prevent them folks from picking up knives and guns and creating a revolution, they're going to give them some money to pacify them, kind of like church. But it will stifle the lazy. It will take the initiative away from the lazy. But there's some people you can give them $1 million, but they're so hungry, they're going to still keep working. Awesome, Randall. Thanks for handling that, Rib guy, because that name just says fuckery. All right. Last call for alcohol because I got to go. I got a 2 o'clock meeting. So if you want any course at hustlerskungfulifeskills.com, the code word is Friday. It's only good during the stream. The links are below. So I'm about to use the restroom, and because I hopefully I could turn the sound off because y'all don't need to hear me do that. That's a little nasty. How do I? This is strange. I'm gonna have to do this. I think I could turn the mic off. So you got like 5 minutes to get whatever course you want. Well, I start selling stuff, the room cleared. Well, little secret. I'm feeling good because it's Friday, so I'm gonna leave this on for a little while, meaning the discount will be on until probably, what time is it? Like 4 or 5 o'clock. So a few people who come later, they can still catch up. So with that, I'll see you good folks either Sunday or Monday. You know, if you're on the list, you'll get it. So with that, have a great day. I will see you guys in the next live stream. Be sure to comment, like, and subscribe. Thank you, Jerry.